ọ̀gá alákọ̀ọ́bá ṣiṣẹ́ òwúlò fẹ́ flex. No food for lazy man. Double your work. Anything where you want to, you better make you work. Àwọn àgbà aláwọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ o. Stop living fake life. No be good boy. No be tiger. Monkey I go see him pass. Monkey o, monkey o. I no be for monkey o. Wọ́n náà fẹ́ ṣe big boy. Wọ́n àgbà ń ṣe bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ o. Monkey o, monkey o. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi fẹ́ pa mọ́ṣẹ́ o. Monkey o, monkey o. Wájà kó tún fíjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ dé. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi múra sí iṣẹ́ o. Wájà kó tún fíjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ dé. Say you want expensive shit, ọ̀fẹ́ máa bá ara wé easy. You way you never amount, ọ̀fẹ́ máa bá wọn kọ Prada. You go rock out.
Hello, good morning. You're welcome to Light Radio, your source for knowledge. And if you just, as you all know, it's a very, very beautiful Sunday morning. The sun is shining. Hope you're enjoying the weather this morning. Yeah, don't forget you're listening to another episode, another interesting episode of The Young Entrepreneur. And if you're just joining us, don't forget to like, share our social media handles: YouTube Light Radio, Facebook Light Radio, Twitter The Light Radio, Instagram light_radio, and you can drop us a message via Gmail at official.lightradio@gmail.com. You can also listen to us via Radio Garden. Just go to your app store, download download Radio Garden and search for Light Radio. You can also listen to us via the normal app, Radio Hub Light Radio. You can call 00973840000, 00973240000. Yeah. It's The Young Entrepreneur, and with me here this morning, this beautiful Sunday morning, is a young guy, a young entrepreneur. Like you all know, is the normal routine bringing young entrepreneur into the studio. And with me here, like I said, is a young entrepreneur, a young guy. Yeah. Anyways, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning.
Wa alaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Please, can you please tell us your name and introduce yourself, please?
My name is OLORIEGBE HABEEB, student of University of Lagos, and professionally I'm called Bibbles in Print. I'm into print works, sign works, all forms of printing and publicity, with sign works too.
Okay, you said you're a student of University of Lagos.
Yes, I am.
University of Lagos Lab, right?
Yes.
Okay, what are you studying?
I'm studying surveying and geoinformatics engineering.
Come again, please.
Surveying and geoinformatics engineering.
Surveying and geoinformatics
engineering.
MashaAllah, Barakallahu fi.
Amen.
What year are you?
I'm in 100 level.
Okay, you're
moment.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Barakallahu fi. That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
So, being a fresher in school,
yeah,
you already have your own business.
Yeah.
This one only make money for you enter school. You know easy. Anyways, okay. You said you're into printing, right?
Yes.
Into printing. Since when have you started that?
I started printing officially. Let me take it from when I started to learn it. I started at the year 2016, August 22 to be precise.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's 6 years back from now. So let's say we give it like 1 year, but let's say my brand as Bibbles in Print started a year after.
A year after, that's 2017.
Yes. Bibbles in Print started a year after 2017. So to now we have like 5 years.
MashaAllah.
Yes.
Wow. So since you started Bibbles in Print,
yes,
how has it been going for you?
Well, Alhamdulillah, it has been going quite alright, but you know, there were so lot of ups and downs.
We are coming
sometimes
to that. We are coming to that. Okay, let me start with my normal routine, like how I do ask people.
Yeah.
What actually brought about Bibbles in Print? What made you want to go into? First of all, let me ask that. Let me ask, what made you want to go into a business? Like, what made you think about you want to like go into a business? You want to start any money for yourself? So why did you go learn?
Why did I go learn?
Yes.
The main reason for me going to learn, I think I'll give it to my father, Mr. OLORIEGBE Abdullahi.
Okay,
is everything I can say that has been my life precisely. Because after finishing secondary school 2016, so I needed to enroll to an Arabic school, Markaz Al-Amani, Bitalim Al-Arabi wa Tijani. So after enrolling, and it was like, because yeah, we had this issue of when I was in secondary school, when I was telling most of my teachers then that I was not going to school straight, I was not going to the university straight, that I was going to an Arabic school. They were like, what sort of nonsense, Habib, you want to waste your time, you want to waste your this thing, because I was quite good in secondary school.
It's true.
I was quite good in secondary. I was quite good in secondary. So, and they were like, what nonsense. So instead of, because I had this chemistry teacher, so when I told her,
okay, you were in science class when you were in school. Okay.
So I told her, she told my dad. She told my dad, she was not like, is it money? Then my dad was like, it's not money, it's just, she just said, if it was money, that don't worry, I will pay for him. And I was like, no, it's not money. So with that, all those seniorities, very, very much. So, I said, okay, if that should be the case, you will still go to this secondary school. You still go to this Arabic school. Okay. But one thing is, we'll have to make it much better. So instead of going to just Arabic school, then you now learn and you now have an handwork. Okay. So then I started the handwork because Arabic school was going to recruit December. Resume December. Yes. So I now started the work August 22. So then from there I now started mending both of them. Monday to Wednesdays Arabic school, Thursdays to Saturday learning work here and there till 5 years. Then we did. So
you did 5 years in Marcus.
Yes.
Mashallah. Yes. Sincerely, I'm really impressed. Because sincerely speaking, wallahi, I'm impressed because I like the fact that you're allowed to go to madrasa, and after that, you now want to pursue your apart from the entrepreneurship, okay, you want to pursue your Western education, because people are not really taking this Arabic studies very important. Yeah. But meanwhile, people who have gone through it, I discovered that before them going into higher institution after Arabic makes them more more intelligent. Seriously speaking, because I can see the intelligence speaking in you. Mashallah. Anyways, okay, you were shuffling both your Arabic education and your learning.
Yes.
Okay. How was it? What's it called? The shuffling. How was it? Was it very easy?
Nothing easy. Like absolutely not easy. Absolutely not easy. Okay, don't let me take you away from it, but let me just bring out this experience.
Okay.
I could remember this very well because there was this particular time, like I was the key player in my place of work for my boss.
Like you were really the
main. Yes, I was the key striker. Let me call it like that. I was the number 9.
They don't put football in this thing. I don't understand though.
So there was this particular day I had exams in Arabic school, and our exams were to start on Saturday. So there was this particular work, so I went to work on Friday. So talking to my boss, we were engaging, doing how we plan out. So I told him that I had exams the next day. He was like, okay, no problem. But you see something that there's this thing, you are the only one that can do this thing.
Seriously.
Like, how do you want me to do? I was like, okay. The exam is starting around 11. Okay, what I'll do is I will quickly come to work very, very early.
Okay.
Do 1 or 2, then actually leave it for somebody else. I was like, okay, if that is okay, you can still do, because he stays far away. So that day I woke up, did all possible means. I tried doing all the works. Luckily I finished it. So on getting to now, I finished around 10 normally, and my exam is 11. So I planned like 1 hour before the exam, just traffic and all this thing, because the Arabic school is at Yakoyo Jodubega Road. Okay. So, but unlucky for me, as I was going, Lagos with traffic.
Subhanallah.
La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. So, but unfortunately, I got there like minutes since they started the exam.
How did you do the exam?
Well, one thing they used to say, just do your best and leave the rest. So, and that's what I just had to do. So it was not easy. It was not easy.
Okay, now let's come back to the learning. Why did you think printing was the main deal for you? You know, normal, there are different handworks you can go into. Why did you think printing was the big deal, the main deal for you?
No, definitely. Printing, I already saw money in printing even before going into it.
This is what I used to have in my Why did they go into entrepreneurship? Most of them will tell me they have passion for it, they have the zeal and all that.
Yeah.
But HABEEB is coming out frankly, it was because of the money. So forget about it though. He's actually in for the money, right?
Let's take it like this. We're in Lagos. There's apparently no Saturday or no weekend that there isn't an occasion to do.
Of course.
So, and most likely, out of every 10 occasion you do on a weekend,
there's an invitation for it.
There's an invitation for it. There are souvenirs for it. So there is no how you go into printing and you are good at what you are doing. And within at least a week you won't get a call and be like, hello, please, I want to do this. So at least that survival is good enough for you that you are in the line of printing and print and sign works. You understand? So that alone really made me feel like, okay, I think this is what I need.
When you wanted to go learn, did you have an option? Or you already had that insight?
I didn't have an option. It was just printing.
You already had insight on printing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, another funny thing that made me wanted to go into printing. Very, very funny. It was one time like this. Okay, when I did my jersey and I wrote my name on jersey, I gave it to someone, but it wasn't. It came out very, very good.
Okay, you did it yourself.
No, it wasn't myself. Then I was still little. So it came out very, very good, and I love this is so like. And anytime I used to wear like this, I used to feel very, very big. Like, oh God, my name is Abibas, and people now be calling my name, and I feel like, okay, I think if something like this could happen, then I think I need to know how it happens.
Wow.
So that is another thing that made me go into printing.
That's actually lovely. So since you've started your own business personally, you've been into printing, printing,
printing and signs.
Sorry, I omitted that part.
I had to do a rebrand because of that.
Okay, rebrand because of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, since you started your own personal business 2017, let me ask, how did you start?
How did I start?
Yes.
Okay. It was like I started like this. I started with a banner.
Okay.
Yes.
Was the banner for a client or you just did it for yourself?
It was for myself. It was for my own self, because definitely one thing is, whatever you are doing, you have to make people know that this is what you are doing.
Of course.
This is what you are doing. So I started with the banner. I had to put it up on our fence wall, because
the house fence.
Yes, the house fence. So for people to be seeing and going, and lucky for me, it wasn't even up to like a week when I put it. Then a neighbor called me and be like, she wanted to make stickers, and from there it started. So you can just imagine, from there, here we are now.
Wow, mashallah. I never knew I'm talking to a billionaire beside me.
I will say to that very soon.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, since you've started, I'm very sure you've had ups and downs. You've had good moments, you've had bad moments. Can you share some of your? Let's start from the bad moments. So, as in, we'll now come back with the good moments. So, can you share some experience of the bad moments you've had?
A bad moment I've had. Okay, one very crazy one was. When I needed to go and install a work at after Aja, what is it called? I used to forget this place. Way after Aja. So Lagos and traffic. God. If there was one thing I could ask Allah for.
Allah should eradicate traffic from Lagos.
I'm telling you.
Lagos.
I am telling you. It's not as if I'm not used to it, but as I'm growing, I'll be like, traffic. So that day, I wanted to go and install an indoor signage for a client. So after doing it, and it came out very perfectly fine. So I purposely went quite late. So because I knew, trying to overcome traffic. So I thought maybe when I finished around after 11.
In the night?
Yes. So,
and you can't stay over?
Yeah, no, I couldn't stay over. That's something I was not taught with. No matter where you go, you must surely get home. No matter where you go. So, unfortunately, we got to Third Milan Bridge around after 12.
Subhanallah. That's very late.
There was traffic, like a standstill traffic.
Around 12 o'clock. Please, who are those? all those shit still
On
I don't
Third
know.
Milan Bridge. I thought I was dreaming that day. On Third Milan Bridge, I used nothing less than an hour on Third Milan Bridge. That's
That
very
night.
day.
Sorry, it's a night. It's not a day anymore, right?
Like El Rufai said, we that stay in Lagos. God, Allah, please give us straight heaven. Don't let us pass through again. Give us straight heaven.
You know, it's him saying that fine, we go through stress in Lagos. At the
Yeah.
same time, Lagos are crazy place.
God.
Because there are some things you, as a normal person, you
Yeah.
you would not do normally, like as a sane person, you will not do living in Lagos. But in Lagos, sorry, living normal. But in Lagos, you will do it though because you are in Lagos. Do you understand? So there are some things that cannot be stopped.
As in
Living in Lagos.
So like that experience was it really got to me. So I think that those are one of the bad experiences I had too. So and another one, like probably maybe when I got into school. So trying to mend work and school, okay, and school too wasn't easy. It was so stressful.
But I feel you should be able to like manage that because you've been in the job and you've been doing something else, like you've been in madrasa and you've been doing your job, so you should be able to mend schooling and
but you see one thing about mending them together is they are like both swaying each other.
Of course.
The more this one is going up, the other one, this one too, is going up. So
okay.
No,
they are both
because that is not something about me. Whatever I do, I always trying to come out very, very good at it.
Okay.
So it's not as if I want to carry this and leave this.
Okay.
So taking both of them, and engineering is quite that course that you won't really have much time
for
you understand.
business.
So, but I'm just trying, and I've really thought of it. So one thing I'm thinking of having like a secretary to.
Sure, you employ me. I
Don't
can
worry.
submit my CV.
Don't mean just something that I take you in. So that is just something I'm working on now. I'm working on having a secretary to be handling the business, so I can.
So it'll be easier for you while schooling.
Yeah. So it will just be the very, very hard ones that I'll just say, okay, do like this, then we are done.
Allah will make it easy. Anyways, let's quickly take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Say you want expensive shit, but when my buy away easy. You way you never have my own, but when my buy one brother, you go rock and run down. But if you double your hustle, you respect yourself. Stop living fake life. No be good joy, no be tiger. Monkey I doesn't keep fast. Monkey, I know be for monkey. she pass. Fuck you. I know be for monkey. What the hell is big boy? Why don't you call them? Fuck you. Ọ̀rẹ́ kì í fẹ́ bá mọ́ jẹ wò. Wájà kó tún fi jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ dé. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi múra sí iṣẹ́ wò. Wájà kó tún fi jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ dé. Say you want expensive shit, but when my buy away easy. You way you never have out, but when my buy one brother, you go run down my run down. Pàdé mi dáwọ́ yọ ọ̀sùn lówó. Respect yourself. Stop living fake life. Oh, no be good joy. No be tiger. Monkey I doesn't give back.
Hello, you're still listening to Light Radio, your source for knowledge. If you're just joining us, don't forget to like, share our social media handles. As you all know, YouTube Light Radio, Facebook Light Radio, Twitter The Light Radio, Instagram Light_Radio, and you can drop us a message via Gmail at official.lightradio@gmail.com. You can also listen to us via Radio Garden. Just go to your app store, download Radio Garden and search for Light Radio. And you can also listen to us via the app itself. Just go to your app store and download Light Radio. And you can call 09738 40097324000. Yeah, you're still listening to the Young Entrepreneur, and as we all know, my guest here is the what's it called, the CEO of HABEEB, right?
Beeble's Imprint.
Beeble's Imprint and Signs. Hey, before I continue my questions with him, I want to make us understand one fact. The fact is that no matter the age, we can find something doing for ourselves. Right?
Yes.
So no matter the age, we can find something doing for ourselves, and we should not allow one thing to affect the other. Like HABEEB said, he said he doesn't like things like go one thing going down because of the other.
Yeah.
Like while he was in Arabic school, he was still like making the two like go pari passu. Do you get? Well, not that one is going down, the other is coming up. The two will be working at the same pace. Do you get? So I guess with that's a very very good what's it called? A very good one, because it really makes you more effective in what you're doing. Do you understand? And he's in school now, right? And he's still taking the business and schooling at the same pace. Wow, isn't that interesting? Because it's not easy you taking both at the same pace, because one has to just come down for the other. Sincerely speaking, because is it at the school like a little bit, maybe your GP drops, your reading drops, and or the business like just chill a little. Let me just face this. But he's trying to like work together, and sincerely, Allah has been like making it easy for him. Because because when you set your mind in something, I believe with your mindset, with your with the fact that you're striving to make it work, Allah is going to like back you up now. Definitely. You can't just sit down and say, oh no, Joe, just help me. I don't know how to. But when you strive to want to like,
and you're not working towards
it. You're not working towards it. How do you want it to go far? It's not going to go far. Anyways, let's continue our question with HABEEB. So we've asked. Before we went to the break, I asked you some of the bad moments you had, and you told us the main issue you are having with your business is Lagos traffic. Number one major issue. That's the major issue he's having with
Lagos traffic.
Lagos traffic. Imagine he's still hammering on it. So now I want to be asking him some of the lovely moments, some of the sweet moments you've had in business.
Sweet moments I've had in business. Is there any particular? Can I really say like okay, sweet moments?
Anyways, let me remind you, will have sweet moments because anything that involves money, there will always be sweet moments. So don't lie, say the truth.
The only thing I can say is a sweet moment is when I will use this Yoruba saying that there is like Isheke Kere Owonla. That is that is the only sweet moment I can say if they come in regularly. Whereby I tend to charge a particular work, then I don't overstress myself on it, because with our offer services, our charge is always on how stressful
the work is.
Exactly. So that is how we tend to charge. So basically the sweet moments will only come from we charging your need be 100k and I did the work, even though let's say okay I spent maybe like 50 to 70k on it, but like it wasn't just here and there, or maybe I could, those kind of, maybe like you could just be sitting down at the comfort of your house, then I was making calls and be like, okay, you go and do this, go and do this, then at the end of the day I still have like 30k in my pocket. Those are the sweet moments. Those are what I call,
you are sending money message.
those are what I can call my sweet moments.
It involves money now.
Oh no, that is so.
Okay, that's actually nice.
Yeah.
So have you ever sat down and sincerely, I really like regret going into this business? And question 2, have you ever sat down and regret going to madrasa before going to your higher institution?
Okay. For the first question,
okay,
Lord and behold, I have never regretted.
Alhamdulillah.
Lord and behold, I have never regretted, because how do I even put it? Let me take it from where I learned my work. HABEEB Science and Publicity, Mr. Abiodun Stephen Shudendi. My boss is one great man. I would say he's a very, very great man. He will tell us. He made me know the main thing I'm going into.
Okay.
Before start, he will tell you. I'll just tell you ABC. It is left for you to
know to put it,
to make words with your ABC.
Okay.
So, and him saying he will teach us ABC, believe me when I tell you, it's not just ABC. He will still go down to telling you as
how to put the ABC into words.
Like so good, whereby you find things easy, and it's very, very hardworking. And he used to say then too, is what you actually do here, you actually imply on your own too when you start. So, and then I gave it all, like I gave it in. So, and alhamdulillah, starting my own business too, and so me giving it all and all is just a continued process. So, and
you've been like going through that process while you were learning. Okay.
So giving it that process now is not even a stressful thing any longer.
It's just like you're just doing your normal
thing. So for me to actually sit down and say I want to regret, no,
it's not in your dictionary.
It's not.
Alhamdulillah for that.
So
the second
question, like I always say, I love to be sincere. Regardless of where I am. I will say for once, I thought of regretting of going to HABEEB school first before going to higher institution. Yes.
Reason?
Yeah, because like I was saying, when I started higher institution, then I was in science class. I was quite alright then. So leaving secondary school for like
a whole lot
6 years, because I wrote JAM 2020. We got admission 2021. Corona happened. Then Unilag still said they had to finish their session, so still waiting. Yeah, so not even strike yet. That time they just said they needed to finish their session before resuming. That they don't rush it. They don't rush it.
Okay.
So we waited. So like 6 years. And something about university.
Sorry, you wrote your JAM like after you finished with madrasa.
Yes, I graduated. I finished. No, I'm still in madrasa, to be sincere.
You were in madrasa when you wrote your JAM.
Yeah. I was in madrasa, so I was about finishing my RODIYA daddy. So that was when I now wrote the JAM. So probably Sanovi then will continue. So I wrote the JAM 2020. So then, but something about higher institution is, there is always reference to what you
learned
taught in secondary school,
of course.
Especially like in science works.
Not even in science work, it's in all courses, because it's like reviewing what you did in your first it's just like upgrading on what you've learned in secondary school.
So there's always reference to it. So, and me having that reference to it was quite a problem. Not even quite, it was really, really a problem. So like I started to go back.
To read.
Yeah, even from secondary school.
So
I started going back, but I'm trying to still catch up as of now because we're still.
That will make it easy.
I'm in some.
Sincerely speaking, I'm proud. Like I should be bringing tears. It's like bringing tears. Because sincerely speaking, I have a sister.
Yeah.
I have a sister. My sister, my the only sister I have, because I have just one sister. All my other siblings are guys.
Yeah.
So. My sister's second born, after he finished his primary school, he hasn't even gone to secondary school. He's in Arabic school now.
Okay.
So, you now telling me that it'll be easier for him because he going to secondary school, and from secondary school, he's moving to my institution. You will not be like going on a break. Do you get?
Yeah.
You already have that break from primary to secondary. So for him to move to secondary will be easier for him.
Yeah, for him to move to secondary to higher institution.
So it'll be easier for him. Subhanallah, I'm really happy.
I think maybe
if I have a son, that is what I'm going to do.
I'm vouching on that too, because I feel that was much better, to be sincere, because
this life alone is not all about the Western education.
No, at all. We have to. The Islamic education too is very important.
Mashallah.
Like my teachers will tell me in Arabic school, they'll be like, one thing is you're already here.
Okay.
Especially we are Islamically inclined, like very Islamically inclined. It won't really make sense whereby we are fast. Our children now, we don't have that Islamic education for them. It won't make sense. What would we vouch of we being an Afa? Like, what is our criteria? But Haba Jaffa, Taomo Wasini.
Subhanallah. Sincerely, alhamdulillah for Islam. Anyways, I'm really happy because it's not easy. Sincerely speaking, it's not easy, but Allah has made it easier for you, because looking at you, you're still going there. You're going places. So back to the entrepreneurship part of it.
Yeah.
So where is your business now?
Like, is it the location?
No. As in what state is your business now? Is it in the what's it called? Is it in the starting
or
growing? Or it has gotten there?
No, it's definitely on the growing state now.
Okay.
Yeah, because.
And the growing state, is it like can you rate it from 0 to 100%?
Yeah, if I'm to rate it from 0 to 100, I can give it 18.
And he said it's growing.
It's growing now.
It's not easy.
It's growing. It's still on the growing.
Anyways, I'll come and submit my application as you're done.
It's still on the growing.
Okay.
Like, let's take for example now. Like I was saying, I did a rebranding for the business this year. So, because when my name Bibbles in Print, people tend to think it's just print alone. So I needed to make people know that it's not just print. We're into science. We're into publishing too. So
you publish too?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I needed to make people do that. So that is why I said it's still like on the growing.
Is the only sorry, is an Hafiz, right? Because he's an Afa. So he's a CEO. Tiri. What course are you studying again?
Surveying and geoinformatics engineering.
And he's a
surveyor. Let's put it.
Is a surveyor in progress.
In progress.
Subhanallah. A big mashallah to that.
Mashallah.
Okay. So in the next let's say, you'll be finishing your undergraduate inshallah in the next 4 years, right?
In 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you're done with a year already.
No.
Almost.
Yes.
Okay, let's say in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, where did you see
Bibbles
Bibbles
imprint? So as it is, well, one thing I'll just say about that is having a place of my own.
Okay.
Although that is not a problem as of now. The only problem is that it is as of now is because if I have a place of my own right now, definitely it will want to have a school.
Of course.
It will want to have a school.
So you want to take it slow.
Yeah, that is why I'm blocking it as of now.
Okay.
So it will be after school, or probably when I'm about ending school.
Okay.
It will be having a place of my own. So that is why the rebranding. Like most of my reference will be to that rebranding, because the rebranding was so much of things. It was like about so lot of things. So because another thing is, I made my part of what I did in the rebranding was having access to people's imprints on all notable social media platforms.
I don't get that. Can you explain that, please?
Yeah, now, like having an Instagram page, Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube. I even have an official website too. So like, if I can have a place right now because of school, okay,
work with
online. So online now, like, and now if you have to work on that, you have to so you have to make access to all
the social media
platforms, all notable social media platforms, whereby it will be easy for people. Like I was saying, you could be at the convenience of watching a YouTube video, and remember to make a print or sign work. You don't need to go off that channel now. You just type the search button, type people's imprints, then we are there, and you just talk to us, and we are running.
Wow. It's really been a great chat with HABEEB, people's imprint and signed. Mashallah, barakallah. Very sure bi'idhnillah you go places. Inshallah, both in this world and in the year after. May Allah make ease all our fears. May Allah make all you've learned may Allah make all you've learned effective for you in this life and in the dunya. Wow, it's really been interesting, because I've been talking to an afar, a CEO and a surveyor in process. Mashallah. I'm really happy. And we out there, sincerely speaking, I'm using this platform, this opportunity to like want to encourage people to do the same, because sincerely speaking, I never had that opportunity.
Okay.
I never had the opportunity of like going to. I know mostly the people think it is mainly for guys. Like guys should be the one doing the the madrasa thing in Totojik, like the in. But when a lady does it, I feel it is more better, because my mom, may Allah bless her wherever she is. She's an afar on her own.
Mashallah.
But as a child, she was not really an educated person. Do you get?
Okay.
But when it comes to the Arabic part of it, subhanallah, alhamdulillah. So I'm using this opportunity to like encourage us. I'm trying to like divert a little bit from the show, but I'm using this opportunity to advise parents out there to try as much as possible, make Islamic education easy for their child, make Islamic education a priority. Not just Islamic education, this Arabic education, it is really important. And this is what we are in now. Only Allah can direct us, because it's been one directing us, but don't let me say anything. We already understand what I'm trying to say. So may Allah make it easier for us. Anyways, we are coming to the end of the show, and I really enjoy talking to People's Print CEO. Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Anyways, don't forget to like, share social media handles: YouTube Light Radio, Facebook Light Radio, Instagram Light_Radio, and can also like, follow, and share on Twitter, The Light Radio. You can drop us a message via Gmail at official.lightradio@gmail.com. You can also listen to us via Radio Garden. Just go to your App Store, download Radio Garden, and search for Light Radio. Don't forget the light has an S at the back. And you can also listen to us by the main app, Light Radio. Just go to your App Store and download Light Radio. And you can call 00973840009732400. I still remain your girl, RODIYA OLAYINKA. Don't forget to join us for another interesting and juicy episode of The Young Entrepreneur. Same time next week. Have a beautiful